Hi, welcome. I'm Veronica, and this is Very Veronica. This is my very first video, so be kind. I do a lot of DIY things, and my friends and my clients are always asking, like, how do you do your own Botox? It's crazy. Aren't you scared? No. In 2020, I was already an existing esthetician, and I have a lot of certifications in other things, but at the time, these pens were becoming popular with filler, and I thought, well, I'm sitting here not doing anything. So I hired this nurse that owned a med spa. Her place was closed as well, so I paid her to come from Texas, and she stayed with me for a week. It cost a fortune, but I have already made my money back and then some. I had a kinesiology degree, so I understood muscles and stuff, and we spent 7 days together full time. She taught me face anatomy, things go up, things go down, depth, units, direction of placement. I suggest if you want to go on your own DIY journey, I'm not a medical professional. I'm going to give you my generalized knowledge. I suggest this is a great book. And honestly, there's so many lessons on YouTube. It's easy to tell your own face. Trust me, I have friends that are asking me all the time, can't you please do mine? I always say no, I'm not doing anyone else's face. I'm sort of an expert on my face. I have been doing it over 5 years. I do it about every 5 months. I pretty much always use 100 units. My favorite is Botox. It's already mixed. Apparently that will stop working at some point. I guess your body gets used to it, and I will show you guys what I use next when that happens. I don't typically numb my face, but today I'm doing full face to neck. When I do my frontalis and my lip just a little bit to prevent lines, those areas to me are very spicy, so I do a little numbing. I use this one, which you can get on eBay. If not, wherever you decide to purchase your Botox, they'll probably sell some numbing cream like this. I'm used to it. I do it so quickly. I use little baby 31 gauge insulin needles. It doesn't hurt a lot at all, except this area here and here. I have also cleansed, alcohol wiped my face. I left the numbing cream on for about an hour, took it off with more alcohol. I pre-filled my syringes. This box comes with 100 units. I have filled all of these up to the 80, which means this particular one is 4 units per 0.1 ml. So each one of these has 32. And then there's a little left over just in case I need to tweak something in a couple days when it kicks in. That's always good to do. I always save like 8 to 10 units in case I need to. I'd always rather add more than take away. I always also buy 2 boxes at a time. I have a little mini fridge for all my peptides and my peels and also the Botox, because the shipping is expensive. The product is, less than $100. So every time I do this to myself, I'm saving almost $1,000. Sometimes some salons, the going rate is $10 per unit. Some of them are $15 a unit. So I could be saving anywhere from $900 on the low end to $1,400 on the high end, because I'm doing about 100 units. I don't always do up here, but I'm feeling like I need it right now. So I'm gonna do a full face. I don't think I'm allowed to actually inject on here, so I will do that. I'll pause for a second, but I do know these are the areas I have in black. Those are the ones. This one, your glabella, is actually all like medium to deep. These black, these are definitely deep. And then all the other ones I've marked out. Chin is also deep, but all the other ones are superficial. I'm also gonna do my bands. I don't really kind of make a lot of ugly faces doing this, but I'm just gonna do a little bit of touch up. Oh, this is a good one. I actually did, if you bite down, I get migraine headaches because TMJ, I bite down and grind my teeth at night. And I did masseter Botox. Now, I'll tell you, I do a lot of Botox to my face. I do not do my own masseters. I know my limits and I don't feel comfortable doing that myself. It's deep, it's crunchy. When I say that, you'll know what I mean. When you do Botox and you hit the muscle, some of them just right, it's kind of crunchy and it's a little bit gross. So that's about 400 bucks. I did it twice. The first time, great. It slimmed my face down, like took this away. The second one I did, biggest regret with Botox. I have had no other regrets except that, because if you're over 50 like me, we cannot afford it. I had jowls. This went down so much the second round that this was like hanging. It took me, I was chewing gum 24/7 to get this muscle back. So, but now the pain is there. So I know this is another area that they'll sometimes sprinkle some in up here, because if you bite down, you'll feel the muscle move. So I researched that and I did it here. It did slim this down. It was bulging and I had a big vein that was always popping out here. So I'm super happy. This is looking smaller, but I think that's why I feel like I need to do up here. Anyway, that's a lot of talking. You guys don't want to know about all that, but I did this myself. Sprinkle like a little bit in here, superficial, because it was my first time. That's all I needed. It was a couple units each side. That's all I did. And my headaches are gone. I still have tightness in my jaw, but I'll show you what I'm doing for that on a different video. All right, let's just stick to this. I will ramble. That's why I'm very Veronica. So this is just because I want a little brow lift. I don't hate crow's feet. I think I don't have too much, but I'm gonna do Lumi eyes on my under eyes. I'll make that video next. That's fun. This is my kind of fun. So if this is your kind of fun, stay tuned. So I'm gonna do my jaw today and see if I don't hit the masseters, if I can just release here, it might help my TMJ a little bit. I'm gonna give that a whirl. So I'm just gonna do a couple because I've actually never done that spot. So I'm gonna go off camera. I'm gonna do all the injections. I think I can put the units that I did in each area. I'll put that in the comments because I will learn how to list everything here or here. I'll get my kids to teach me how to do that in CapCut. Like I said, it's my first video. I am Gen X. Not the most tech savvy person, but I'm giving it a try. So I'll be right back.